Today we're going to look at the two-step process for making SAMI work. Remember that SAMI stands for Strategic and Meaningful Independent Work. There are two steps in the SAMI work process. First, take an existing homework or a proposed smart work, and number one, determine the intention. What is the intention or the purpose of this work to be done outside of the school day? Secondly, do some think-abouts. Determine first what is the intention or the purpose of the work to be done at home. Let's look at fostering learning and curiosity. Kids, by nature, are curious. Is it going to foster learning and curiosity? Is it something that is going to create within the child something that they want to do? The second intention is to reinforce previously taught material. Kids need to practice things. The third intention, will it inspire initiative or creativity? Is it something where the students are going to be able to use their imagination and create what it is that you're looking for? And the fourth intention is to prepare for a future task or content. Next, you're going to think about. Think about each intention. So let's go through each one. Foster learning and curiosity. So think about, how can family members be involved? Think about how the work can allow for varied responses. For example, what would your mother or father or sibling do in this case? Retell the story so far to a family member. Ask what a family member thinks about the work you're doing in class. You and a family member find two different ways to do XYZ. Reinforce previously taught material. So think about how students can demonstrate that they know the material to a family member. Or think about ways the work can be hands-on. For example, show a family member how you solve the problems. Explain to a family member the difference between a noun and an adjective, or a whole number and a fraction, a city and a country, the sound of CH in machine and chain. Assemble a puzzle of the digestive system or a map or a times table with a family member. Inspire initiative and creativity. So think about what learning excites the students. What ways the child can share his or her knowledge with family. In other words, what are the students' interests, hobbies, talents, and gifts? How could the students' interests be incorporated into the curriculum? How could their interests be shared so that others can value their interests? For example, how would you explain XYZ to a kindergarten or at somebody even younger than you? Express your understanding of XYZ any way you want. And you can suggest readings, books, articles, maybe short videos. Share stories of you learning and being challenged academically, being fascinated by a thing, and so on. Prepare for future task or content. Think about what the work will be directly used for. In other words, tell your students the purpose of the work at home, how it relates directly with the coming task, and what the coming task is. The more students know about what you're doing in class, the more they will buy in. This creates ownership. For example, bring in 10 items of the same type, square things, blue things, kitchen things, etc. We will use them tomorrow as we count. Watch the 5-minute video on how the eye works. Tomorrow, we'll learn the different parts of the eye. Help cook a meal or bake something. Keep track of the measurements. On Wednesday, we'll use measuring cups and spoons to make XYZ. And those are the two steps to creating SAMI work. Enjoy!